Hello and welcome to the Obsidian Order. I am here at the fancy schmancy teleporty thing that gets us to the 1.17 area after it was all updated. And I've not shown you this before, and we're going to go and make a little trip to go and meet somebody for a little tour. Right. Oh yeah,
There you go.
I forgot that I had to jump. I am the thing, and then I'm standing there, and I forgot that I had to jump.
Hello.
Hello. I've only been here like what, twice, 3 times or something, and I forgot.
I don't know.
Yes, we are going to do a little tour with Sunfire. I hope
Hello.
Going through that. Long time no see.
It has been a while. It's been like the one with the Hermitage was the last time we did a co-op, and that was a year and a bit ago, almost 2 years now.
Yeah, because it's
So
only
yeah,
been
it's
going
been
for 2
a
years.
while. Mm.
Ah.
And I'm notoriously hard to collab with because of my time zone.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought I'd show you around the sort of modern mansion that I built here, and then we'll head to Mirram.
Yes, lovely.
You got some rockets?
Yep, I have. Courtesy
Cool.
of Sunfire.
So if you've got some diamonds, I can give you some more.
No, you gifted me a load. Right, where are we landing?
Up on the helipad.
Oh, on the helipad. Okay.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah, I was going to say when I take off, it would help. If I had a destination.
Don't expect it to be that plain now, do you? But yeah, we've got the sort of helipad here that leads to our little modern base.
Yeah.
I know it's like fantasy, but I suppose my fantasy is to own a big mansion and a helicopter, so there we go. So I'll take you into the main lobby, and then we'll head down to the rest of the house before going to move.
I like that window. Did you go down the...
I did, yes.
I always forget which one's which.
So this is the sort of master bedroom.
Very nice. Oh, you've got a llama.
A nice fire pit over here as well.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Underfloor heating, we're in a mountain, it's all stone, it can't burn. Fine.
Yes, it's
health and safety conscious.
Toast your little toes on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice, yeah.
And then we'll head down towards the kitchen. We have a nice little balcony sea view over there.
Very nice.
This is the kitchen.
Oh,
nice and spacious.
Yes, it is.
Comes with pool table, and there's dining room up above as well.
Lovely.
And then down here we've got one of the guest bedrooms. And the main lounge family room as well.
I love that azalea bushes in the pots. I haven't done that
They're
yet.
so nice. Yeah, it makes such a difference. It's just nice having some new things to decorate with.
Yes, it is. That's what I wanted. I want things that kind of look like vases and stuff. I use walls sometimes, but then you can only put walls in certain places because they attach to other things.
Yeah, they do. And then out here we've got the main garden.
Oh. I can't do buttons and doors.
There you go. So again, some beautiful views of the ocean. Going into the real estate mode here, and you can just catch a glimpse of that of the pool over there as well, which we'll head to.
Yes, very nice.
I've enjoyed sort of moving back to this modern style.
Yes, because
it's been a while since I've done this, so it's nice.
Did you go upstairs?
Yes, I'm upstairs.
This is very different. Very different from Mirram.
Oh, very, very different from Mirram.
My viewers have seen a little bit of Mirram because I dropped off the squid belt thing to you.
Oh, you did, yes, I remember that.
The cathedral is on like the cinematic bits of Adela the Malevolent.
So these these are the other guest bedrooms. They're sort of still in construction at the moment. And then it heads down to the lovely swimming pool as well, which is very nice.
Very nice.
Probably shouldn't jump in a suit, but never well, that's the sort of modern base. It's my little holiday home for 1.17.
Yes, and using some of the 1.17 blocks as well, because you've used the tinted glass, haven't you? And the
tinted glass everywhere, and the deep slates sort of everywhere. And the rest of it is quartz because I like to torture myself.
No, but quartz is really good for like modern, especially now they've got the smooth stuff.
Oh, really definitely, it's lovely. Yes. Yeah,
I think I'm going to take a fly over to that little island over there, and then I can see it from a distance.
Go for it.
Oh, before we go to Mirram. You needed to build a yacht so that you can view the...
I had considered putting a yacht in, actually. Like, one of the things I wanted to do was put like a little dock down the bottom and have a big yacht in there. But I don't know if I'll have time this time round.
No, because the release is 30th of November, and I'm like, no!
Yeah.
I don't have time. That is fabulous, and like you say, completely different to what we're just going to go
hugely
and see.
Different. Yeah, it's worlds apart, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I've just fallen off. Right, well, shall we head off to...
Yeah, we'll head back to spawn and then through the tugboat to Mirram.
Can I land on the button? No, I can't. Oh, I have to actually press it as well, don't I?
Follow me.
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about this. Cranky reminded me.
It makes it a lot easier.
Because he's saying, so do you have a button? And I was like, because I've got my, Mantis built my tree. Oh, I can't. Why can't I get up?
Probably because you flew into the water, so you're trying to fly by the looks.
Right, let's just... let's just swim. Yay, that's it. Yeah, so my tree is in the desert, and so Cranky's like, so have you got a button like Sunfire? And I was like, I don't know, do I? But I do. So this just teleports us. This is really weird though, because it's exactly the same.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The same on mine as well. Yes. So yes, this is Mirram.
Well, I guess like this kind of makes sense because it's like transport. Whereas yours is like a magic tree,
yes.
Which kind of makes actually, doesn't it? Fits the style that you've been doing. Oh yeah, this is we've got our docks here with the steamboats.
Lovely. What I will say before I forget is that you built this. You've got a texture pack, haven't you? So
yes, Germsy's vanilla edits.
Yeah. So these things.
It's going to want to connect the textures.
No, actually, is the concrete. Yeah, the concrete in the brick. Or the terracotta or whatever,
it's
is
the
it?
brick and the terracotta, yeah, and the brick kind of has overlays with the terracotta and the concrete and the stone brick, so you get a much nicer, more natural-looking meld rather than half bricks and stuff like that.
Yeah. So if you would like to see the effect of that, go over to Sunfire's channel and have a look at his videos. And it'll make a bit more sense. The texture pack there
as well. But yeah, let's head across. And we'll head down to the first place I started here.
I'm having trouble with water.
So when I started this, we did like a sort of starter house. This was the pump house. That was the first house I built here. And then I had this idea that I wanted to basically have it as an underground mining town, and that was just the pump house and nothing more on the surface. And it kind of changed quite rapidly from that. But yeah, we've got our little crane that takes you down, but if you just drop down here.
Yeah. I'm going to try to close the thing. Oh, ow.
Just ping-ponging off everything.
Oh, that was a very small gap.
Yeah, it is. It's threading the needle. But yeah, we started down here, and it was basically just an empty ravine that I found. And I thought, well, we'll put buildings in here and see what we got. So we've got
your wither-abused ravine.
Yeah, thanks, Griff. Thanks, Curly. It was a great idea. I loved logging out when there was a wither in my base and nothing I could do about it. Yeah, we started down here in the storage area up here. And then we just kind of steadily and naturally kind of built from this point.
Yeah.
And if you're from Adela, this is the place that I built for you,
Yes,
but we
yes.
never had a chance to come and look.
Actually,
I built it.
Actually, I think I might have been. I don't know.
Do you reckon you've been here?
I don't know if you were on the server, but I think I might have been. The Gilded Rose.
Yes, the Gilded Art Studio was built for Adela, as she is a fantastic artist.
Oh, thank you.
And she has an art channel, which you should check out if you haven't already.
Yes.
Ignore the mouse.
Oh, I thought it was a cat, actually.
Well, yes, it's a cat. It's a cat.
It's a cat. It's a cat. Yeah. Oh, lovely. So I've got my easel here.
Yes, your easel, and
something.
your sort of what are the sort of pose model things that you do.
Yeah.
Art. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're the artist, not me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're generally a little smaller than that, but yes, I know what you mean. Actually, I don't know
for the premium models.
I don't know what they are called.
Yeah, I should. I'm sure I've heard a word for it. I'm sure I'm not just imagining that.
It's not a mannequin, is it? Because
could be, man. It could be something like a life dummy. Was it something like that? I don't know.
Possibly. Lovely.
I'm not going to pretend I know. But yeah, that was a little bit of a
little cozy place to paint my paintings.
Yes, and I like how it's. I love how the builds fit in here. One of the reasons that I moved up top was you couldn't get as much detail in. But I do like some of aspects of building underground and adding life in areas that you wouldn't normally find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not I'm saying this to Cranky. I'm not really a person that builds my bases underground. But I quite liked his that it's like got a secret entrance in the sewer and then you get out another way.
There's a few secret ins and outs to this place as well. Yeah. This was what we put in when we did the Never update. Why is that floating? That's weird.
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, when we had the Never update, which was about 3 or 4 months in, I think. Because we started just before the Never update, didn't we? We were waiting for it, and it was delayed.
Yeah, we did update the Never update.
But yeah, I built this sort of like. This is like I guess like a park area, but I wanted it to feel sort of grand and because it's underground, that it had to be artificial. It had to feel man-made.
Yes.
Grand. Avoid this.
I was about to jump
Munchies out of this, and I'm pretty sure I fit Cranky out of here as well.
Yeah, I'm not as stupid as those two, so I was about to jump onto the andesite slab to look down into it, knowing that there was lava there, but no, I think I shall refrain. My toes were toasted enough on the underground fire.
Fair enough. Now, what we'll do is I'll just have a bit of a sleep on this park bench here. One of the things that I am doing with this is I'm writing a horror story with it, and a lot of these interiors need to be, have been decorated for the horror aspect of the thing. So we've got a nice little tavern in here as well, which is going to be coming up in episode 3 of the Mirram series, which should hopefully be before Christmas, but no promises. I'm waiting on some voices. And then what we'll do is we'll head up and we'll fly away from town just so we get rid of any mobs, and then we'll fly back.
Okay, right. I couldn't make it down out of here. Do you think I'm going to be able to make it up out of here?
I'll tell you what, there is another place to get up if you want. Let me drop down.
I could try.
Where? Oh, hang on. Here it is. Yep. I forgot where I put the entrance.
I can see your...
yeah, so I'm over at one of the buildings.
Yeah, I can see your name tag.
Hello. Up here.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
A stairway over here. One of the things about Mirram is I wanted it to feel very enclosed, so you get lost in the streets quite often because it's very narrow and wide. It just gives that sort of
then I'm going to get lost.
it gives a sort of foreboding feeling, which I really wanted to capture for this horror story.
Yay! I made it out.
I'll jump out. We'll fly over the docks over here. Because one, it'll get rid of the mobs, and two, it'll give you a nice view of the whole sort of build, because it's much bigger than it looks.
So I've shown the cathedral on.
Have you been inside the cathedral?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Have you found any of the secrets?
No, I didn't know there were any secrets.
At the very, very tippy top?
I don't think so. Whoa. Are you inviting me to go?
We might go and look at it. I'm down at the docks again where we were before. You're at the cathedral.
Yeah, I am.
I'll come up. Ow.
I love all the chimneys and all the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke in the chimneys, it really sort of adds to it.
Yeah.
So where are you?
I am at the top of some stairs, looking down
at the cathedral.
Yeah, looking down at like the crimson one, and looking across to the docks. So am I at the door entrance? Yeah.
I think I'm heading up to you now.
I'm not at the door entrance. I'm at the.
You're up some stairs, were you?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where you are. I can't see your name tag.
Oh, wow! Sorry, there was a creeper on the other side of the wall.
Where are you? We need to get rid of the creeper. I thought we would have got rid of them all.
I'm at the corner. Oh, there.
Oh, I see.
This place is too big.
It is. It's huge. It's so easy to get lost. Where was this creeper? Was it down in the woods?
It was just on the other side of this wall, and he ran
I see it. Yeah, watch out, it's coming. Get out of here. But this was a build I planned. I saw a picture online of it was from a like Call of Cthulhu type book, and I was like, man, that's a cool looking cathedral. I wonder if I can build that in Minecraft. And yeah, I can apparently.
Yes, it was a labor of love, wasn't it?
It was a huge project. It was. I wish I understood replay mod at the time to get the replay mod of it, but we did get a time lapse of it, which was quite good. This is the kitchen for the monks. We've got a meadery, not a meadery. Was it meadery? Yeah, meadery downstairs as well.
It was mead.
And yeah, we've got two sort of sections of the cathedral. So we've got the christenings and funerals and stuff which take place in here.
Oh yeah.
So there's a sort of mini crypt down here where they prepare the bodies for interment.
Yeah, all mostly villagers.
Yeah. Well, I considered putting everybody else's head there. I'm like, I kind of want them to visit me. So putting their heads in the graveyard's not the best look. And then through this one, we've got the sort of general service for the populace. And I love how grand this looks. Like putting in these pillars, the Blairite pillars, made such a huge difference to the build.
Yeah, it's fabulous. So tall.
But what we'll do is we'll head up, and I'll show you some of the other rooms in here.
Yeah.
So this is the. I do need to update the map a little bit because there's been a few more builds since, but this gives you an idea of the scale of the town.
Yes.
And what we'll do is we'll head through the accommodations and up into the tower to the abbot's sort of quarters. So this is very windy.
This is very what, sorry?
This is very windy, this bell tower.
That's what I haven't done. I haven't made any maps of my base.
It's fun. I've got to admit, I do like how it turned out. And it's kind of helped me with the planning side of it quite a bit.
Yeah. Give you an overview of where things are. I hear a birdie. Oh, what?
Come on through.
Oh. I turned around and
this way.
There were no doors. Oh.
Yep, it's more windy. Keep going. Like, I couldn't believe how many walls I managed to get into this place. It feels so big in here.
Oh, phantoms.
but it's daytime.
Oh, I was going to say. Oh,
I wanted to give people a fright. I wanted people to come up here just like, ah!
Well, I look because I've got the mini HUD thing, and I looked. I think it's only 3:00 in the afternoon in Minecraft. Why is that fantastic?
I love that he's stuck up there. He keeps trying to swoop down, but hits the side and flies back up. So you're completely safe in here. Yep. So we'll go visit the bell tower.
My parents-in-law are bell ringers.
Oh, well, this are they?
Yeah, they are. They would appreciate it.
It's cool. It sounds like a cool job, to be honest. But yeah, if you're wondering about the parrot, the texture packs changed this particular parrot. What color is this parrot for you?
This is the the silvery grey one with the yellow.
Oh, like the cockatoo.
Yeah.
In the pack, the parrots are changed to different birds. So this one here is a raven, and the one down by the docks are seagulls. So there's a bit of extra stuff that this texture pack does, which I do like because it gives a bit more life. But we'll come out here.
And yeah, ravens are very apt.
Very apt for this. But down there you can see the graveyard.
Oh yeah! Wow, a lot
quite
of graves in there. Yeah, since the last time.
This is a very old cathedral. But we'll fly over to. Where should we fly? Let's go over this way.
Right. Did you go towards the sun?
No, I've landed over by the docks again because it's the best place to start the tour. I reckon. Well, this part of the tour.
Right. I see where. Well, I see where the docks are.
We'll start here, and what we'll do is we will head over this way. So up that way, you can kind of see the dock area, and there's the sort of shipping receiving area, and behind that we've got a couple of smokestacks for the industrial area.
All right.
It's a very quick. Actually, we'll do that. It's a very quick part of the tour, this because I've still got a lot to do over here.
It's just amazing. We've all said it. Amazing how much stuff you've built.
Oh. I've spent a lot of time here, but this is the sort of working mill. Down at mill, everyone works at mill. We've got the looms going as well, so yeah.
I've got ancestors that will have worked in mill, except the way at Yorkshire, the way Lancashire.
But yeah, I've still got a lot to do here, but that's probably going to be something I do in streams at some point. So what we'll do is we'll head over towards the planning office, and then we'll cut back around because it all kind of loops together and connects to each other in strange places. Mm-hmm. So that there's a little side streets and ginnels and things that just you find, and you're like, oh, that's cool. And you wander down, you end up somewhere else, and you're lost. Yes. This was the second. This was the planning building. So in here is where we did the planning of the town, and also planning of the pranks with the Squid Squad as well.
Yes, this is where I left your squid thingy outside this because your portal's there, so I just kind of came out and just dumped it in the first place that I thought you were going in and out of. So
as you can sort of see from this, as you're sort of wandering around, like everything's you don't really have much of a view apart from above you.
Yeah,
like you can't see anything else apart from occasionally seeing the cathedral in little spots popping out. So as we head through here, we've got a little bit of a waterway, a river that they've diverted. And heading around this side, we've got the Archangel of Mirram.
Yes.
And then if we follow it around again, we get some more windy ginnels. We've got the home of, what was it called? Home for Waifs and Strays. That's the old which will play into the story at some point as well.
Uh-huh.
And then if we head over here, this takes us into the main square of the town. This is the sort of shopping district that popped up around here.
Very fancy. Oh, there's an endermite.
Yep. So this is Abbey Road Records for my friend who's a massive Beatles fan. So we've now got the endermites are Ringo, John, Paul, and...
yes, I do. Yeah,
what was the other one? I forgot.
Ringo,
John,
George.
George, yes, George Harrison, of course.
I've got the mini map thing on, and it shows magenta as entities.
Ah.
You have loads and loads of magenta spots on my
Yeah. Don't worry. Most of them are probably in the pet shop here, which was CND4's pet shop. So there's a lot of like chickens and other animals that they're taking care of in here. Cats and dogs and foxes.
Yes, it's a Caesar.
Small rodents as well.
Oh, cute. I've got one of those in my art studio. And then
you might have bought it from here. Yeah. Well, he's got to be in an enclosure, hasn't he?
Yeah. True.
Hi, or if you're watching.
No, that's
nice. There's a few more builds here that I'm really proud of this build. This is the co-op, and I wanted to get a bunch of ragtag buildings and join them all up with little walkways above the street.
Yes.
Because it reminds me of a few of the old places like Chester in the UK, which I love. I love Chester.
And then there's Oxford, isn't there, with the Bridge of Sighs?
Oxford with the bridges as well, yeah.
Goes across.
But the only downside is I haven't decorated these because I've spent most of my time doing interiors.
Yeah.
And after a while, you kind of get sick of them, so I end up with some of them getting put on the back burner.
And interiors are so hard because you just need so much stuff.
It's you're constantly just managing inventory, or you don't have something.
I'm constantly going backwards and forwards, like to the base to get things, and like thinking, oh, I could use that, and I could use that. I was contemplating trying to do a video saying, right, these are the basics that you need for interiors, because I think a lot of people struggle with interiors, but I think it's too daunting. Too daunting.
I did do a video. I did do a video for Obsidian Order, which was interior decorating 101.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of went through my sort of ideas that I have for decorating on these medieval builds. But yeah, this is this farm. So we've got they farm flowers here. Nice. So this is the. It's actually in the texture pack. It's lavender.
Oh.
Not.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like the four bits. Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah. So for this, it's lavender. So we've got a nice lavender farm here.
It still looks pretty like that. I love alliums.
It's very nice, yeah. Right. And then we've got the sort of what are these? The blue orchids.
Yeah.
In here, and a few other ones. So we've got poppies, and I think I can't remember what the other one is, to be honest. What is it? Let's see. Oh, it's the cornflowers as well. We've got a few different flowers over there. And then we've got the crop farm over here as well, which is, it's nice to have. I don't really run out of food because I've got a lot of hidden farms underneath Mirram. But yeah, it's nice to have like physical farms because there's something really calming about actually going into a field and breaking all the wheat yourself and putting it back. Yeah, I enjoy it. I spend a lot of time in it.
A town like this would have farms around it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We would have huge farming areas. If we can take to the skies again, you can kind of get a better view of everything here. It's one of my favorite views is from this angle. I do wish I'd finished off the library and stuff to fill it out a bit more.
I like the fields.
And then we'll head down to this area here.
Where? I can't see you.
Little church. Can you see the little church?
I can't see you. I'm at the bridge.
At the bridge?
I lost you when you said.
Hello.
When you said let's go over to this way.
Just over here. Hello.
Just over here. Just over.
You can walk over the bridge. I'm right next to the entrance of the bridge.
And I've got a. Oh right, I see. Yeah. I've got. Hello. I can put the tab on and I can see where you are on my little map. And I don't know why I didn't use that.
Yeah, we'll head back through the sort of the co-op terraces, and we'll head around this way to the alchemists and the bits that aren't done yet. So there's a lot more here with the path is, with these builds here that are kind of in the process of decorating and finishing, and then we've got this church here as well. Yeah. Which I don't know. It's one of those sort of small builds, but I just really love how it looks. It works.
The diorite in there.
Yeah, I do like the diorite how it comes out in there. But yeah, we'll just wander around this way, and then it's pretty much tour complete. Everything's sort of done in here. This bit's all finished now. There's a little bit of interiors and stuff to do, hence the shulker boxes over here. But this was one of the most recent episodes that we did. I started a lot of the builds here with a set sort of plan of it needs to be this long here and this long here, and it needs to match up. It needs to have a roof like this. Whereas now I've kind of gone a bit insane, and I put things down and I hope for the best, and then I make it work somehow. So they're a lot more complex and interesting now than they were if you look at the pump house and the planning office. They're a bit more traditional and standard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you get that in towns and cities. It's like you get old architecture, you get new architecture, and it's all like a mix. And it's like people who build Minecraft cities or towns that are like all exactly the same theme, the same block palette and stuff. It's just like that's not how it looks good, but it's not how a real city would look like, would it? It would be kind of different styles.
And whacked together, you know. But that's Mirram. That's
fabulous.
Pretty much everything I can think of to show you. I mean, there's so many other things that I'm like, I could show that, but it would probably drag your tour for like hours and hours.
We need to leave something for the download for people to find, don't we?
Oh, yes, we do. Yes.
Mention the download.
The download. What download? Is this the map download for season 1 when it's finished?
Yes, it is. Well, yes. Mantis keeps mentioning it, so hopefully there will be a download.
Yeah. I mean, if there isn't one when this video is released, I'll probably talk about it, and you'll probably talk about it when it does come out, and we'll have links to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love this.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Well, thank you for coming to tour.
You're welcome. You do have a few more builds in Spawn, but I
do. There's the Desert Bazaar as well, which I sort of started doing some builds around the desert there.
Yes.
Which again, that's another thing that I put myself out there as far as style. I've not really built in that style before, and I'm really happy with how that turned out.
Mirram has taken on a life of its own, really, hasn't it, on the server?
It has. When I started this, if someone said, "Oh, you're going to be doing writing a horror story and doing like episodic thriller type episodes with voice actors and stuff like that," I would have laughed at them, because that was not the plan at all. No. There was only supposed to be like 2 or 3 buildings up here, and and the rest was supposed to be underground, and it just kind of it morphed. It went, no, we're not doing that. We're going to do this instead.
Well, it is fabulous, and the Mirram storyline thing is good as well. So go and have a look at that, because you've got like shader pack and stuff, so it's like very atmospheric. Yeah. So it's Mirram in a different light, isn't it? But
it is. It does look very different. I mean, it does look nice in the sort of standard texture pack. I've played it. One of the things that when I started, I built it. I wanted it to look good in a normal texture pack as well as a fancy texture pack. And it does. I'm happy how it looks in. But it's something else when you get all the extra textures from this texture pack. It really does feel a lot more alive.
Yeah. So go and have a look at Sunfire's YouTube channel to see that. But thank you very much for showing me Mirram.
No worries. Thank you for being around, and I look forward to touring your base at some point soon as well.
Yes, definitely.